Let's try that again. Yeah, that seems to work a lot better. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Total War Live. Sorry, I'm a bit late today. There was a lot of things that happened today that made me late. First off, we're having a new person join our team here in team content for Total War. Won't say his name. I don't know how he feels about streaming, so I won't. I will let that person. Um, decide for themselves. Secondly, I was having some technical issues, but they seem to be solved now after a quick validate files on Steam. So, the reason I'm here today is to make sure to notify you that there's a Steam sale going on right now for Total War 3 Kingdoms. If you want to pick up the game for yourself or a friend, and a bunch of the DLC, not Furious Wild, of course, that's brand new still. But if you want to pick up the game and some DLC, you can pick it up for up to 33% off. Make sure you do that. It's a great game. I love it. It's my personal favorite Total War. Although I do love them equally as my children of the stream. I know Legatus Klein was in chat asking about the... No, that was not Legatus Klein. It was someone else. Someone was asking about future stuff. I know a lot of you want to know more about the Wood Elves. You want to know more about Amazons. When is that coming? You want to know when's the next patch for Total War 3 Kingdoms is coming, and the answer to at least two of those is soon enough. But I can tell you that we're aiming to put out a patch for Total War 3 Kingdoms with bug fixes and balance changes, hopefully by the end of next week. That's what we're aiming for. Please, give us some slack if we're not able to hit that. We want to make sure that it actually doesn't break more than it fixes. If you have any specific questions about it, I can try and answer them in chat. I don't know how. I don't remember all of them by rote, but I remember some of them. I've read through the patch notes, but it's a lot of technical long stuff, and I'm not very good at technical long stuff in general. Yeah. We're of course today gonna be playing some Total War, and I haven't played Lady Z since I did the Let's Play, so I really want to get into some Lady Z gameplay, and because I really love playing her. I think she has a fantastic fun kit with the Goddess of Fire mechanic, with the tigers that she starts off with. She gets the fire archers very, very quickly. No, there's no new DLC announcement today. So we had a conversation about this in chat earlier. Here's how you know we're announcing a new DLC on stream. The stream starts very early, like an hour and a half, 2 hours earlier than we normally would, which is normally we would have been live for 30 minutes from now. Old DLC announcement? Sure, I can announce that the Furious Wild is now live and has been for some time. So, if the stream goes live very early and has a countdown on it, any stream that has a countdown on it is going to be an announcement stream as long as I'm running it. If it's just a normal stream where we're not announcing anything, it's not going to have a countdown. There may be some exceptions, if someone else is running a stream, like say Ever Chosen is usually organized by the casters, and they tend to stream it as well, because flying them over from America to the UK is both expensive and wreaks havoc on their internal clocks. So usually they end up being the ones that produce it, and I can't fully control what they do there. If they have a countdown, then that's what it's gonna be. But if we have a countdown on a normal day, early in the day, an announcement is coming. That's how it works. When will Total War Warhammer 2 have a new DLC? Probably this year is all I can say. Maybe this year. Maybe next year. There's one coming though. And it's going to be focused on the Wood Elves. Or there's going to be Wood Elves in it, according to the July devlog. Total War Warhammer 3 will come when we make it. Well, I guess sometime after we start making it. I don't know when that will be, but it will be at some point. And even if I knew, I couldn't tell you because I would be owing Create Assembly a lot of money, and I would never be able to work in this industry again. Which I quite like my job, so I would like to keep it. You know, I don't want to lose my job just telling you things that I shouldn't be telling you. Why weren't there more regions on the Korean Peninsula? That's a very good question that I cannot answer. I'm not a developer on Total War. I am part of the brand team or marketing team, as some other people may call it. Why we haven't expanded more into the Korean Peninsula, I don't know. Maybe we will in the future. Maybe we won't. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I generally don't know. I know what's out, and at this point, I don't know what the future of Total War 3 Kingdoms holds. That's the God's honest truth. Will they ever create a Total War with ragdoll dead models? That's a very technical question. I'm gonna assume no, because ragdolls take a lot on your CPU, and Total War games are generally already pretty CPU heavy. So adding ragdolls would require even more calculations by your CPU, therefore slowing down the game or lowering your FPS. So I'm going to assume no, but maybe one day we will. Let's see if I can find this. Oh, why is it? Let's see if I can find this the patch notes. All right. So if you have any pressing issues with the current release version of Total War 3 Kingdoms that you want to know if they're going to be fixed in the patch, maybe I can let you know. Maybe I can't. Yeah. Your graphics card could handle the ragdolls? Maybe. As I said, I'm not a developer, not a programmer. I don't know how that works. I know how to stream. I know how to talk. That talking is what I do. That's how I make my living, man. I just talk and talk and talk, and I don't stop, because stopping would mean that there's dead air, and dead air is bad, except when you have a game running, because when you have a game running, there's other sounds going on. There might be music, but I can't hear it, because for some reason I decided to turn off the music in my headphones, because it becomes very loud when it's full volume music for you. You love my shirt, thank you. I got it very long time ago on Humble Bundle. It was pretty cool. You have a GTX 950? Oof. I don't know if ragdolls can be done on the GPU or if they have to be CPU. It's possible. I don't know. Blondie, has there been a consideration of another global empire-based game similar to Empire Total War, but more based between the years 500 BC and 1000 AD? I'm gonna give you a very diplomatic answer of, I'm sure there's been considerations. I'm sure we've chosen to do other things for very good reasons. And that perhaps one day we can make another, we can make Total War Empire 2. I personally quite like that era. There's a lot to it, of like between, you know, the 1300s and sort of the 1900s or whatever. You can even squeeze it down, go like 1400s to 1700s or whatever, because you know you have the Age of Discovery and the Age of Enlightenment and the Age of Reformation. There's a lot of cool things to do in there. So I do hope that we make that one day. But for now, I don't think we have any plans to do that. And of course, we don't have any plans for that is marketing speak for either we don't or we do, but I can't tell you. It's all the same to you. If we haven't announced it, I can't talk about it. You want to know when Medieval 3 comes out? Or when we're making it, rather? Me too, man. Medieval 3 would be cool. I want it as well. How difficult would it be for CA to get rights to make a Total War game based on Game of Thrones? Probably not that hard. Of course, we are owned by Sega. Sega is a very big company. So throwing that weight around, we could probably quite easily start the discussions for making a Total War Game of Thrones game. However, it would probably take years, maybe, of discussion, of negotiating, because of course I think HBO owns the I don't actually know. I don't know who owns the rights to the Game of Thrones franchise in video games. HBO, of course, owns the rights to it in terms of TV, possibly even movies, and I assume George R.R. Martin's publishers owns the rights to books. Maybe he retains the rights to that. I personally, I'm gonna hot take here. I would not want a Game of Thrones Total War, because Total War is about war, and Game of Thrones is about diplomacy. If you said Lord of the Rings Total War, I would be down. That would be sick. If you told me, I was gonna say Warhammer Total War, but that's already a thing, isn't it? If you franchises. Oh my God, what are the franchises? Narnia Total War could be cool. Man, I don't know if Witcher really fits in, because Witcher's very much about The Witcher. Star Wars Total War could be cool. Absolutely. Like the the maps are fights on different planets. Maybe we even have space battles. But the campaign map is about systems and planets within those systems. That would be really cool. Again, that one would be harder, because I think LucasArts just went straight with EA has all of them. So that one we would not have an easier time to do. Game of Thrones is about dialogue and politics with few small-scale battles. Could be a fun setting because we're so invested in the story. Yeah. Star Trek Total War isn't really about war in that scale, so I'm not sure if that would be if that would work out. Star Wars is owned by Disney, but EA has the rights to, or rather, EA makes all the Star Wars games, so I don't think we could make one. You're totally holding out for Harry Potter Total War? I mean, visually, that would be cool. Alright, should we get into the game? Before we get into the game, I will remind everyone that right now there is a sale for Total War 3 Kingdoms out. You can get up to 33% off on the base game and DLC. So make sure, if you're missing any DLC, maybe you're missing Yellow Turbans, you could play as He Yi, or Huang Xiao, or Gongdu. I happen to have them right up here. Or maybe you didn't pick up the Mandate of Heaven DLC, which adds the 182 star dates with Liu Chong. I don't see Citix here, but Citix would say Liu Chong for every start date ever. Always wants to play Liu Chong. Never plays anything but Liu Chong. So let's see. Total War Hello Kitty. I mean, a Total War game for kids. Like, make it Peggy 7. Is Peggy 7 a thing? Let's say Peggy 7. That could be cute. I could get into that. For me, what I'm looking for is a strong visual identity, and if we could make like Total War Hello Kitty, I think that would be sick. I don't know what we would do with it. That's for developers, but like Total War Hello Kitty would look sick. I think you guys could have some talks with Blizzard and create either a StarCraft or Warcraft Total War. I mean, we could probably ask them. I'm sure. I know people here have worked at Blizzard, but I think Blizzard is mostly about creating and publishing their own games, so I don't see that happening. Of course, the exception being Diablo Immortal, which did I ever even come out? You want a Med 2 remaster? That would be cool. Let me guess. You are going to talk about the Game of Thrones story. No, that was like 5 minutes ago we talked about Game of Thrones. We also talked about Lord of the Rings, Senor Reborn. Total War Arena. Total War Arena has had some news recently, but I forget what it is, so I don't want to say anything. I think if you head over to the Total War Arena subreddit, there might be some translated stuff because it is going to launch in China. Exclusive to China, or it's going to be in Chinese primarily. So yeah, modern time Total War. We would have to really work on changing things up for modern time Total War. All right, last bit. Total War 3 Kingdoms and DLC is on sale, 33% off. Go get it now. Steam, no other store. Steam. All right, let's get into the game. Hey. No unique clothing for Emperor or Empress. If you haven't, post that request on the forums, and hopefully the developers, if they have some downtime, then maybe they could do that. I don't know. I don't know what that would entail. Maybe that would. I think that would require redrawing every single portrait in the game, and I think that would be too much work. But I don't know. Post it on the forums. That way, if you post, here's the thing: if you post things on the forums, the community team might see it. They might bring it to, or they will see it, and they might bring it to the developers. Developers might consider it. If you post things in chat here, I'm just gonna read it out, and then 5 minutes from now, I'm going to forget you ever said it, and also your username. Bring me to Napoleon. Oh, Napoleon would be cool. I think the coolest creature ever in Total War games was Medieval 2. Oh, feature. After the battle was finished, you can run down and collect prisoners. I mentioned it earlier as well. I want us to make Medieval 3 as well. Total War Medieval 3. One day we might. Today is not that day. Right. Let's get into Lady Z. I love Lady Z. She's my favorite, I think, of the bunch. Although Shamoki is really fun as well, because you so very rarely get to play with Vassals unless you play Yuan Shao? Or, no, Yuan Shao. What are we getting now? Right now you're getting a stream and a sale. Today is the day we play more 3K. Yes. You've got it, Sarpdeon. Man, I've been so busy. I haven't had time to really play.
There is chaos, right?
I'm going to skip this because I want to get into the gameplay. I haven't really had time to play all of these games. Due to the nature of my game, due to the nature of my job, I have to move from game to game to game, so I so rarely have time to play them outside of that. And then when you go home, you're like, I don't want to play video games. I want to sit on the couch, drink beer, and watch Lost. I do one of those things. You can guess which. All right. Let's see. Yep. Got the Tigre Slingers. Oh. And then we got these boys, or people. Start battle. Whoop. Run over there. We can see the drinking water, so you're totally watching Lost. So I started watching Lost a couple of weeks ago. I think I go through like 2.5 episodes, and then I was like, ugh, why did I watch this in 2004 or whatever? It was, yeah. Sarpdeon is right, though. I do sit on the couch a fair bit when I come home from work, because I don't like beer, and I did not enjoy Lost. It's a shame, because I loved it when it came out. I guess I was younger, and we didn't have great shows like Game of Thrones Season 1. Um,
The enemy unit flees.
I managed 4 and then surrendered to madness and went back to CSI back in the day. At least CSI always ended. Yeah. Dude. Oh, I used to be so into CSI. I think I specifically liked the one in Las Vegas rather than Miami. Although Miami was pretty good. Where are my units? Well, they're coming slowly. Alright, let's let's get out of there and start wreaking havoc here. I don't think my units are gonna be able to get here in time. Missile attack, meh. Do some splash damage, some morale damage. These guys should be coming back, right? Oh, did they run off the map? Oh, sweet. They were hardly even damaged. No, there they are. Hello. Let's do that. And also, I can't release the animals, but it's fine. It's the first battle. What's gonna happen? Come on. I'm gonna lose. I'm the best Total War player in the land. Best in the office. No one has played Total War like me before. All of those things are lies. If you're new to the stream, I lie a lot. For comedic effect, mostly. But I do it still. Because I find it funny. For example, I lied earlier when I said that I only sit on the couch and don't play video games when I'm home. I absolutely play video games. I just tend to play video games that are dealt with in like 45-minute chunks, rather than you know when you play Total War and you go like, all right, one more turn, and then it's 4 hours later, and you go, oh, what happened? Yep. Hey, hello, Korean man. Or woman, or person. Skippy TV, I don't know. I assume there are not matched animations in Warhammer because it would be madness to add matched animations to so many different types of bodies. So when you have 2 humans, animating them doing the same thing, like this and this, no matter how they look, the animation is going to be pretty good, even if you make one like a little shorter than the other, or a little wider, whatever. Like, the animation is still going to look pretty good, if not flawless. However, when you have things like rat bodies, and lizard bodies, and man bodies, and zombies, and dragons, and whatever, it becomes it becomes really hard to make the animations lock in with each other. So imagine you made an animation for every unit that has a sword, or a unit with a sword hits down, and then onto another unit with a sword, which blocks it like this. Right. The way you have to make that is that for every type of unit, so not just not just for Skaven and for lizard men or whatever, like skinks and sauruses and zombies and vampires and Skaven and probably storm vermin and I don't know, rat ogre, anything that has to do with that animation, you have to make a unique animation for each of them for striking. Then you have to make a unique animation for them blocking, and you have to do that for every single one because they need to match. So there needs to be an animation for striking Saurus, striking Skink, striking Zombie, because they're all going to be slightly different heights and whatever. They're going to be blocking at the different heights. Similarly, you have to make a block for blocking Saurus, blocking Skink, blocking Zombies, and you have to do that for every single one. So for every, like, it becomes an exponential amount of animations, and then whenever you add a new one, say we added a new race, like we did with Vampire Coast, or Tomb Kings is an even better example because they have very different bodies to every other body. Every time you add a new race, every race in the game now has to have synced animations that work with that new race and their new models. And that's why we don't have synced animations in Warhammer, I think. Is this game supposed to be historically accurate? No, we're playing on Romance mode. This is supposed to be like Romance of the Three Kingdoms, which, if you're not familiar with Romance of the Three Kingdoms, is a book from the, I want to say, 13th century, by a Chinese author, by which I don't know his name, who made a dramatization of the Three Kingdoms period. And in that there are some supernatural elements, and we're playing on Romance mode, which means that it is not historically accurate. Ain't 3K story a little bit mythical like Troy? Yes. If you Troy is a bit different because the let's spell Hunan. Romance of the Three Kingdoms is not very mythological. It's more like, well, Lu Bu was said to kill 1,000 men on his own, which is ridiculous, but also, you know, it's a lot of things are exaggerated in Romance of the Three Kingdoms, the book. For example, I think Wutegu, who is up here somewhere, he's described to be like 9 feet tall, which for proper units, you know, real units, that's about 3.3 meters tall, which is ridiculous. No human is that tall. Or like Lady Trio is supposed to have had a 3-foot bosom, which is like that much. Very strange. Because, you know, they exaggerate a lot to make it maybe more interesting to read, or make it, you know, make it part of mythology rather than history. We don't know. You know, the people that wrote those books died 600 years ago, so we have no idea. Maybe they filled in gaps because they felt like the story was boring on its own. Who knows? But so we base it on that. So we have our very strong hero champions, and things are more like they were in Romance of the Three Kingdoms rather than they were in Records of the Three Kingdoms, which is sort of more a historical telling of that period. Of course, we take our own spin on it. For example, these people are not mentioned in the year 190. They're more like 30 years later, which is why in Romance of the Three Kingdoms, Lady Z here, Lady Jurong, is married to Meng Wo. But in the game, she isn't, because the way we interpret it, she was not married in 190. I don't know if there's historical basis to that, but she's pretty cool nonetheless. The difference is with Troy that the Iliad is entirely mythological. Like, you have mythological beasts, you have gods actively interfering. Like, a big part of why the Iliad is what happened in the Iliad happened is because of the gods. Without the gods, much of it wouldn't have happened. Well, according to Homer, which historically I'm assuming is the way that Homer tried to explain actions or situations that he didn't have a better explanation for. So he just went, the gods did it. Might be one way of doing it. Our game Troy, however, Total War Saga Troy, takes the Iliad because we have very little historical records from that period. Unlike, say, pretty much over the last 2100 years, or maybe even more, 2500 years, we have had pretty good record holding. Of course, we've gotten better over time as records don't degrade as much they haven't degraded as much yet, and we have been gotten better at preserving history that way. So, A Total War Saga Troy takes place like 3,500 years ago, when there wasn't much of written down history. So we have to take liberties. And so what we do is we look at the Iliad and try, all right, the gods did this. What might have actually happened? What was this? Or, Achilles, he was unkillable. The only way he could be killed was through his heel. Therefore, Achilles' heel. Well, that probably just means he was a really good warrior. And not just really good warrior, he fought a lot. To the point where there wasn't just one or two people who survived battles, and not just friends as well. His enemies would have survived maybe battles and said, like, it was like he was unkillable. And then you get a lot of that same telling, and that transforms into Achilles was unkillable because no one could kill him. No one could harm him. 2004, kill a general to rout the army. 2020, kill army to rout the general. Sometimes it's easier to kill the army than to kill the general. All right, what are we doing? Let's see. We have a purple GDP here, and what is that? Purple GDP there as well because it's industry. Do I want to get labor guilds? Yes, income from industry, please. So we get it. Oh no, I'm an idiot. What is UXC? It's local pines. I'm an idiot. It's peasantry. Alright, peasantry is fine, but we'll go for the industry because we can get a bunch of stuff there, and open iron veins are quite nice. We can't recruit this turn. Let's look at our research. We'll start with elephant taming. And then we'll go down the military tree. Our court, Shibo. Let's put Shibo on the tribal council. Nope, okay. There we go. Put Shibo on the tribal council. Because why not? So we are currently chieftain, moving on to Lady of the Valley. Goddess of Fire is moving along. We should have Goddess of Fire on turn 3 or 5, I think, if I remember. You were happy. You were un-ish happy. Yunnan is fine. Everything is good. Pints are on me. Xiao Dun eating his own eye after getting hit with an arrow and scaring the hell out of the enemy with it is still one of the most metal things in the romance. Xiao Dun was a badass. Wuxi Li Bing left. Coward. Let's see. Dalai Dongju is pretty good at cunning, so let's give him more cunning. We'll give him some fire archers because we got fire archers from the Yunnan tribes fealty, which is fantastic. I love fire archers. They're a little bit overpowered, I'm gonna be honest. At least as far as fighting against the AI goes. Let's see. We have 3,500. We're still building that, so let's see. Let's recruit someone. Nogo Hao Bang. Maybe. No, let's look at our stats. Ooh, good instinct on you. Let's get, okay, fine. We'll spend the money. Ooh, that's gonna hurt for a bit, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. So yeah, if you have any pressing issues with Three Kingdoms, we have a patch that is hopefully coming out by the end of next week. Please give us a little bit of slack if we don't end up with that, because things might happen. You know, that's just the way it goes. It's just the way game making goes. You know. But I do have the patch notes here, and if you have a specific question about something, something that's been bothering you, something you have issues with, ask it, and I will try and see if it's part of the patch, so you know. What's the next Total War game gonna be? I'm gonna give a guess. No one is expecting me to say this, or you know, I might get fired for saying this, but I think the next Total War is going to be Total War Creative Assembly. That's right. We're photo scanning every single one of our team members, all 500 of us. We're all going to be unique characters with clone armies. The battlefields are going to be in Horsham, various parts of Horsham, and also Bulgaria, because we need to make sure that we get Sofia in there. There's going to be like a portal between Horsham and Bulgaria, and or between Horsham and Sofia. There's going to be different the different provinces or the different floors of our buildings. We have several of them in Horsham now. It's all mocapped. Every single one of us is doing our own mocap. That's next Total War. Unless you couldn't catch the sarcasm, that's a lie. We're not doing that, obviously. But it would be hilarious. Maybe we can do that for April Fools in 2 years or something. I'll start on it now. 10 out of 10? Yeah, I know, right? I would play that game. Alright, let's get our archers in there, because they are going to be the most important part. We're going to have them... Actually, let's do that. Unfortunately, they are covering every entrance right now, so I'm actually gonna not rush in. Normally, when I played this before, they would leave this open, but I guess Huinan has a little bit more troops than what I was used to playing with, so they ended up not leaving anything open. Let's get that in there. You can get that in there. Let's get the tigers in there. Fire arrows on the buildings. The rain doesn't help, does it? I clipped it and sent it to the chef. Are you Swedish or Scandinavian? Because that's how we spell boss as well. Chef. Chefen. Oh, you need to get in there. Come on. It's not good enough that you're just sending your lackeys in the form of tigers. You know what? This doesn't really help me much. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's go, guys. You're not. We got well, we got two. Keep it to English in the chat. But in German, most say chef, but I forgot in English it means boss. Well, they're both Germanic-based languages. Of course, Swedish being Germanic-based, Germanic mixed with Old Norse. So you know, it makes sense that they would be the same. Oh crap! They got scared by the tower, didn't they? Let's take you back. Oh yeah, these guys were already a bit harrowed, weren't they? It's fine, because now we're sending in the big troops, the big guns. Oh, yeah. Warriors have shields, so we don't want to hit the shields. What? You want fleas? cannot believe this. Taking a lot more damage than I thought I would here. I thought this was going to be an easy fight. I'm very disappointed in you, my child. Gata upp och gata ner. I don't know why you spelled it like that, but hey. How long have I worked on Total War? Since November last year. When I joined the team. Moved from Sweden to the UK and had a grand old time. So I'm fairly new. It was also the first time I had ever played a Total War game, but I feel like I'm, you know, I'm getting there. I'm not the best, but I'm not the worst. You know, it's Hogo Bang, Bang. Let's call you Bang. Let's take the capture point, just so the other ones can break a little bit faster. Can you get in there? I need to take care of these towers. I think actually they might be breaking pretty soon anyway. That's how you say it in Östgötska. Alright. I know I'm a Stockholmer, but I refuse to call it Östgötska, which keep it in English in the chat. Is a I guess you could call it a province of Sweden, which is Östergötland, and their dialect is Östgötska. And but it's spelled Öst, which is east in Swedish, and I just lost some troops, didn't I? Well, that is unfortunate. Can you just break, please? Can you kill him? Speed up. Piece of crap. Did we have the capture point yet? No. I'm gonna lose my tiger slingers, aren't I? Let's move them in. I have no tigers left. I have 7 guys left here. Okay, you should be safe in here. There we go. Now they're dead. I think I lost some men. But I didn't lose any of the Tiger Slingers. They just very badly hurt. Tiger Slingers kind of suck. I'm not a big fan of Tiger Slingers. I like the Tiger Warriors. Not a big fan of Tiger Slingers. Why did you change the design of the flags in 3K? That's a very good question that I can't answer. Do you know if the invisible weapons on generals are getting patched soon? Let me see. I think I saw something like that. Let's see, that's values. It's the Emperor flags. I don't see that in there. If you can grab a screenshot of that verite and post it on the forums, that would be fantastic. That means that our community team can see it and can forward it to the developers. I know a lot of people are like, the developers don't care about us. They oh yeah, I forgot you don't lose units in this. The developers don't care about us. They don't read what we post on the forums. It's not true. Actually, it might be true that the developers don't. But we have a community team that is constantly looking at taking the pulse of the community, seeing what the big issues are, and forwarding that to the developers. So posting in forums does actually help. It means we'll see it. Sorry, what can I answer? Because I'm not allowed or because I don't know? I mean, most of the time those would I tell you that would be the same thing? Anyway, right. So two turns of that. That's not too great. But we'll up the authority because I want the satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction. I need to listen to more Rolling Stones. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute since I listened to some Rolling Stones. 3 turns on that. Okay. Who's Turin? Turin is a streamer and perhaps also YouTuber. I don't remember. I forget who does who. I think he streams on YouTube actually. Never mind. Who does a lot of good Total War content. He also hosts, usually hosts the Ever Chosen with. I think last time he hosted it with Italian Spartacus. He had a fantastic mullet and a mustache. Big approval from my end. I think we're gonna let next session go, next turn go, so we can activate Wildfire in the summer. Even though we won't be attacking anything, just because those, they're so good. Reduced melee evasion and harvest, not great. Although income from all sources. Ooh. Okay, we'll wait until harvest. He always hosts it with Italian Spartacus. Yes. We had, I think the one just before I started. I started in November, so I don't remember. Which was the last one was hosted here in our office. Also had, I think, Lore Master of Sotek and Goddess of Fire. We've had 2 big fires this year, and it's kind of crazy. The Goddess of Fire, yes, very very apt for this this timeline that we're apparently in. Would I be able to get there in? I don't think I can get there in damn. Alright, so I'll activate and harvest because I want the income. No money to spend. Now you mentioned it, it's so nice that you don't actually lose a unit. Yes. I can't tell you why, but there's a reason why I was so surprised by this.
Very well.
It will become very clear soon what I meant. Let's see, so we can get 309. Alright, so let's get 309 plus some money out of the Mangyashang. Maybe, actually, no. I want to foster my relationship with the... Oh, where did he go? Was it Meng Wo in there? Alright, never mind then. The 3 free armies or garrisons from Nanman. No 10 factions. Woo, done. And we got Elephant Taming. Sweet. I need to get Iron Pits up. Oh, sorry. I have a treaty with a faction. I need to know 10 factions. Well, that will come eventually. Oh, what? Oh, she moved. Well, that's the thing. Let's do it. Also, you can recruit every unit everywhere when you unlock them. I like 3K. It's a fun game. I don't get to play it enough. Alright, let's put our shieldy boys in the front. We'll put our horsey people on the side. Then we'll put our damage dealers in the back. Our ranged behind them. Oh, here we have more shieldy boys. Kadunk. There we go. Whoop. Okay. Go. Let's mess that up. Hey, Sidix. Your color is very hard for me to read. Also, you can. It's the best game also because Liu Chong is in there. Can I get free Three Kingdoms DLC? What do you need Three Kingdoms DLC? All you play is Liu Chong. Damn rain. Oh, fire damage 100%. Cool. Alright. Oh, let's go around back. Nope. Nope. The rain really isn't helping. It's kind of awful, actually. These are just 9-man warriors. Oh, damn it, you have the same color. No, it's not it's not a giveaway. I'm here to promote the sale that's going on right now. All the DLC is 33% off. Well, not all DLC, but the game and the base game and select other things are 33% off, so that you can buy them for yourself or your friends or anyone in your life that you want to have more Three Kingdoms in their lives, which I think is a great cause, and you should all do it. And then you should go on social media and say, I bought things in the sale because I watched your stream, and that blondie guy, man, he's cool and handsome. But you know, say it in your own words so that people don't realize that I told you to say that. Because unfortunately, even if I get you to buy a bunch of stuff, people don't really know that I did that. So I need them to know, so I can get a bigger budget. Maybe if there was 2 of me, we could have streams 5 days a week. Well, you know, good streams. I'm just kidding, our streams are the best. Okay. So we're gonna have RTX support. It's a very good question. I don't know. Is my answer. I don't know that. I mean, what you're looking for specifically, I'm assuming, is the is ray tracing, which is, you know, the big thing about RTX cards. And I don't know that Total War are great games to do that with, because generally, aside from the underpass battles in Warhammer, the battles are usually outdoors, and same as the campaign, which is outdoors, which is not really impressive when you've got RTX going. But I don't know. I mean, with the new 3000 series cards, who knows what's gonna happen? Anything could happen. I need people to die, please. You were the one with good instinct, right?
The enemy warrior.
Hey, finally rotted. Where's Lady Z? She's trying to rout the slingers. Slingers? It's my best impression of a... Are there only slave slingers? Or are there actually clan rat slingers? I forget. You know what I need to do? I need to get elephants. I forgot to give someone an elephant, so I think I'm gonna give it to Dailai Dongju.
Our men flee the battlefield.
What? Cowards! What? Oh. Dailai Dongju did not do well. You have disappointed me. Are all their generals gone except for that one? Looks like it. Let's just kill her and we're over with.
Stand ready. Destroy them.
Surely they will all break if that happens. Here's an idea. Port Rome 2 into 3K, then add India in the middle. Yeah, that sounds like an easy idea. Any announcement coming soon for the Wood Elves for Warhammer 2? I think Grace said on Reddit, not this month. So I'm going to keep with that and say not this month. If that's not what she said, then that's not what I'm saying. Basically, I'm deferring to Grace. You know.
One step closer to victory.
Whatever happens on Tuesday Newsday is what... which is dead, of course. Tuesday Newsday is no longer a thing. But that's what I'm going with. In Grace we trust, yes. Just whisper it to us, Blondie. We're surely not going to clip it. Lol. And on the 5th day, Grace turned to the people and said, "No Warhammer news this month." Alright. Claim victory. Fantastic. I work on 3K though. I work on all the games. I am part of the Total War brand team. There is no news today. I work on the Total War brand team, so I get to work on all the games. For example, I made the Let's Play for this game. If you go to totalwar.com, check out the Lady Jurong Let's Play, the gameplay reveal. I thought it was a very good video. It was my first Let's Play, so I'm quite happy with that. Let's see. If I vassalize this, will Ming Mo still want it? Right, so
We will eradicate you.
I made the Let's Play for Lady Jurong. I also made, if you remember from before Troy released, there was the like development update video with like the din 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 din. No, that's a terrible rendition of that song, but you know what I mean. That's a video I made. I'm also obviously in all of the stream highlights because I'm on all of the streams. Yeah. So that's sort of how I work. So I don't work specifically on 3K. I just work on all of them. Do 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 do. Okay, there we go. I realize I shouldn't be singing Lord of the Rings because people are going to think, oh, there's a Lord of the Rings Total War coming. There is not. There are no plans for a Lord of the Rings Total War game, although I do concede that that would be sick. Iron Pits. I need to defeat 2 more armies.
We would be no threat to you.
Ah, thank you. I'm quite happy with it. It turned out, I think it turned out
Very
pretty
well.
well. Of course, you know, Dom and Guy and Jordy and Tom and a bunch of other people. I'm guessing Wheels did them as well when he still worked here. Tom did some, I think, when he worked here. You know, we chip in when we need to. Like, it's not normally something I do, making Let's Plays, but there wasn't enough time for anyone else to do it, so I did it, and I'm quite happy with it. Reject that. I don't want to give you anything. You're gonna submit to me one day. Maybe I could have won that. Maybe I couldn't. Just. Oh my god, I'm very tired today. I don't know why. Sun Jin dead.
Victory!
It's always very quick.
Rest for now, but listen for my call.
Let's see. First off, let's switch those out for fire archers, because we can never have too many fire archers. Then we add Tiger Warriors, my favorite, because we got the fealty from Huinan, which gives us not that. Is it Chieftain? I'm not sure where the recruitment of Tiger Warriors came from, but it's somewhere, so it's good enough for me. Oh my god, why am I yawning so much? Took a quick break. Let's see, spring, melee evasion, mustering stock. No, we'll wait. We'll wait until harvest again. Does the new DLC just add depth to the main campaign? Because none of the DLCs interested me. It seemed less version of the main game. So we have. You shut up. So we have 2 types of DLCs for. I guess we have 3 packs. Or 3 types of DLC for 3 Kingdoms right now. The chapter packs are Mandate of Heaven and. Mandate of Heaven, 8 Princes, and A World Betrayed. Those are the ones. They add new playable characters, some of which are in more than just one of the start dates. But they also add in new start dates so that you can try to play out the history from a little bit earlier, or a lot later in the case of 8 Princes. Then we have the expansion pack, which is what the Fury's Wild is, and it does not add any new start dates. It only changes things in the existing start dates. So if we zoom out as much as we can here, this entire area, like here, has been changed a ton because of the additions in the Fury's Wilds. And you can go and check it out. They're still gonna be here even if you don't get the DLC. But they are not playable, obviously. Another big thing is that 3 out of the 4 Nan-Man playable characters cannot become Han Emperor because they're not Han, they're Nan-Man. The exception is Shamoke, who can choose to become the king of the Nan-Man and form the Nan-Man kingdom, which is the top here, or can choose to become Han Emperor. You have the choice there. Are you playing the main grand? Yeah, there is only one main grand campaign. We are in the 190 start date. Sun Jian has gotten a lot of things against it now because Yen Bio is there. Um, and a lot of AI land was added in with A World Betrayed because, of course, A World Betrayed added in Swensa, um, who obviously is the son of Swenjian, and so we had to go hard on here in the former kingdom or the future kingdom of. Oh, I'm gonna put myself on a Wu. Was it Wu?
This is what you trained for.
Putting myself on the spot here.
Faith is
Oh, hello.
rewarded.
Cool. Let's see. Let's get food production going. It's summer. Next turn we'll activate Goddess of Fire. Sunjian is Wu. Swenjian and Swenshan. Yeah, they're the Sun family is Wu. Yeah. So I was correct because Shu is Liu Bei and Wei is Cao Cao. Am I correct? I only know the pre-kingdoms period, somewhat. Liu Bei is the kingdom of Shu, Sun Shun is kingdom of Wu, and Cao Cao is the kingdom of Wei. Hey! And then Sima Yi is the kingdom of Yin. Yeah, but that is much later. That is post Cao Cao. I know you laughed at my mega map idea, but hear me out. How about porting Japan in instead of all of India and Europe? Mega Asia Total War. I mean, for another Total War game, sure. But you know, this is Three Kingdoms. I'm sure one day we will make a game that encompasses the entire world, but today is not that day. You know, in a perfect world, men like me do not. Sorry, that was a tangent. Let's see. Let's add some more spears. Oh, maybe we don't. Maybe we ignite wildfire. Kudunk. And maybe we add no one else because that would be expensive. Maybe we just go in. Okay. Dead. Took a class on Chinese history over summer, and the 3K chapter. For the 3K chapter, this game did help. Yeah, you learn a lot. Like you might not learn the true history because, of course, it's a sandbox game. But you learn some of it, and especially you learn the setup and the names. The big players are, you know, the same. You know, you have. Oh, I was gonna give an example, but we don't actually know any of them. But you know, you have your Dongzhou, your Liu Bu, your Liu Bei, your Cao Cao, Governor Xi. Governor Xi is fun. Very different, but fun. Alright, let's attack the Yongchang and start the battle. So, if you're watching, you have joined us recently, I want to remind everyone that we are running out of time on the Three Kingdoms sale. If you head over to Steam right now, you can save up to 33% on the base game and the DLC. So make sure you go pick it up. Maybe pick up for a friend. Play some co-op. I was just talking DLC. You know, I mean, Empire's the 13 colonies, right? And Japan is about the size. Yeah, but that wouldn't. I don't think that would work for Three Kingdoms because Three Kingdoms is about the Three Kingdoms. It would kind of be like doing, you know, for Rome 2, doing a DLC about North America. And it's like that. That's not what that game is supposed to be about. Let's group up our archers. I think we just send everyone forward here. Shoot the towers.
Our men are spotted.
Oh no, not our men. Whatever will we do? This is a cool new settlement. It's a shame it's super hasty, but I like these settlements. They're really cool. They make sieges very interesting. At the ready. All right. I guess she just broke straight through. That's one way of doing it. I mean, she can go straight after the slingers. That's brilliant. The elephant is coming slowly. Let's break down that tower just so it doesn't shoot us. Shoot her! Shoot her! Oh, damn it. Control. Yep. There we go. Nice. Let's make sure they break completely so they don't come back. Coming back is annoying. We don't want to deal with that. Alright, you stop firing at will. Stop skirmishing. Alright, let's do that. My computer locked over here because for some reason I have two computers. I just hope down the line for Met 3 we don't have hero generals. Keep it to the choice in 3K Fantasy Worlds. I'm sure whoever is in charge of that will make the decision they think is best for that game, and I will not pass judgment because I quite like the hero generals. Whether or not it would be right for a medieval style game, don't know. That's not really my thing. I'm not a game designer, just a game player and talker. Talking I'm good at. Talking I can do. Anything else, gotta find a different guy. Or girl. Would be great to have more women Total War streamers. We don't have that many. We have some. Not many. Do you know that the type of two-handed spearman without shield is very out of balance? Are you talking about the Nanman units? Because there's some balance stuff to that. If I'm looking at the patch notes now, I can't give you the patch notes, but they will be revealed soon. There's some there are some balance stuff, so maybe that will happen soon. Let's just confederate these guys. They're minuscule. They don't mean anything to me. Okay. Didn't really take that much damage, did we? Let's look over our courts. Do we have any unnecessary people like Shu Fang? Go away. Anyone cool to crit? Nate? Alright, non-aggression pact. Nobody really wants one. Military access. Nobody really wants it. Trade agreement. Nobody really wants it. But my vassal... how much do I have to pay you to take a trade agreement? Fine.
Your terms are acceptable.
My long-term income, that will help. I'm playing the long game here. Oh my god, it takes so long to move in the jungle. I might as well. Did I ignite it this turn? Have I not played in so long that they removed the option to extinguish wildfire. Am I at Creative Assembly right now or at home? I am currently working from the office. Sure. Yeah, I'm currently working for from the office. There's a select few of us here, but we're keeping very safe. Staying staying far away from each other, making sure we don't transmit any bad stuff to each other. Just making sure everyone is staying safe. Like literally, right next to the streaming PCs, I have a cleaning station. I don't know why it's in here, because I feel like it would be more useful out there, but I have one. It has multi-surface cleaner, a bunch of paper towels, and disinfectant wipes. Do you know Alec the streamer? I don't recognize the name.
Your decision.
You know what? Maybe I'll take this save and send it back home, so I can continue this at home. Oh, what? Where's this? Oh, I guess that's weird. Bit of a graphical glitch here. So let's see: ancestral farmland or centralized storage, income from peasantry, or food production. Let's research. Oh, you know what we should do next? Total War Danny Phantom. It was also definitely not the tune. I think that was the Kim Possible tune right there. There we go. Extinguish wildfire a bit early. It'll take us a while to get there, so we're fine with the burnout. That's Danny Phantom. But if we let the peasants starve, we can become wealthy. Yes, military access for my future husband. Husbando. Did you watch the No Clips documentary on CA? Yes, it was filmed long before I started. Well, yeah, several months before I started at least. But I watched it. I thought it was pretty good. Started tearing up when the OG creators started talking about the early days and his leaving. Yeah, it sounded like there was a lot of baggage there. It's always sad when things like that happen. Oh, come on. I'm sure the original creators, or the original founders of CA, made bank when they originally sold the company to. Did they sell it? I think they sold it to Sega first. I don't think it was owned by anyone else, was it? I know EA published, but I don't think CA was owned by anyone before Sega. Creative. When will Amazons come out? I'm gonna go ahead and say soonish. So let's see. No. So in 2005, Sega bought Creative Assembly, and I'm sure Tim Ansel made bank. Which is Amazon's for Troy. Amazons will be free as well. There's no reason to not pick it up. Man, moving here is murder. Because now I don't have any money. Hey Mengwo, future husband. Would you like to buy a book? Or like a sword? Would you like to buy a book and a clay rat? Will there be upcoming Total Wars that are based in other historic countries like India and stuff? Never say never.
An opportunity for us both, yes.
But the truth is, I don't know. I don't know. Just hope that I don't miss the Amazons. I don't think you will miss it. God damn it. These people. I don't think you will miss it.
Now is the time. Now.
Oh my god. Never walk to Yangfang. Alright. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for hanging out. We had some good discussions today. I really enjoyed the animation discussion, or rather the animation monologue, because it's sometimes a discussion. You know, I'm asking you and you asking me and stuff, and sometimes you say something and I just go on a 20-minute tirade about how animation works and why we don't have synced animations in Warhammer. If I'm watching Lost, not watching Lost. I'm watching Black Sails again, because that's a good show. Oh, dude. Pirate Total War. That's the one we want. So, head over to Steam. Pick up Total War 3 Kingdoms for a friend. It's 33% off. Just do it. Play some co-op. Maybe you can play as Meng Wo and Lady Zhurong. And then one of you will have to die for the other one to, you know, unite the rest. But, you know, you could have fun until then. Or maybe you can play as Liu Chong and Liu Hong, and you play as the family combo, and you restore the glory of the Empire. Could be fun. All right. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye. I don't know what happened today.